In this video, we will learn about using cost reduction as a strategy to maintain profits in the company. In today's business conditions, profits are not at all certain. There are too many factors affecting the business. The COVID pandemic, Russia and Ukraine war, the latest war in the Middle East show that there can be several factors that can affect business. Some of these factors affect the top line and some of them affect the bottom line. We cannot control the effect of all these factors on your business. We can try to minimize the effect. One such way is to create a culture of cost reduction in your company. This can take the shape of a specific initiative in your company. Companies that adapted the cost reduction culture certainly know that sometimes this initiative is the only line of defense for them to maintain their profits. Whatever they save through the cost reduction initiative becomes their only profit. Cost reduction is the difference between making profits or not making profits. How do we do it? What is the concept? We suggest that you start with a target at the company level. This target can be given by the company head. Company can encourage the employees to take their own target too. You should ensure that the KPI related to the cost reduction is having at least 30% weightage among all the KPIs. The company can formulate a cross-functional team with all the senior leaders in it. Every team has to be encouraged to identify specific projects to meet their annual cost reduction goals. Every team should conduct brainstorming sessions to identify the projects. If a team is not having enough projects to meet their annual goal, then they should conduct more brainstorming sessions. The teams should be encouraged to meet every day in a war room designated for this purpose. The leader should be able to see the teams meeting in this room every day at a designated time. This ensures that the team is spending time on this important goal every day. The CFT leader should review the team every week. The team should be supported and motivated to find projects and execute them. Let us look at a company that is using this methodology quite effectively. This is a company in the textile industry. The cost reduction is very important for this company. They formulated a cross-functional team comprising of heads of department from all functions. The CFO volunteered to head this CFT. He allocated the company-level target to individual departments. He provided them with data as needed for them to understand their current status and identify more projects. The CFO started conducting the weekly reviews with all the heads of departments. The heads of departments in turn had meetings with their team members in a regular manner. This ensured that all the teams were giving importance to the cost reduction initiative. The teams identified different methodologies for cost reduction that are useful to them. The production team used lean manufacturing methodology. The procurement team used strategic sourcing methodology. The CFO coordinated training sessions on these different topics for various teams. This ensured that the teams addressed the cost reduction in a serious manner. The CFO spoke to all the heads of departments and convinced them that the cost reduction KPI is given 35% weightage in the KPIs of all employees. This way the company focused on this methodology continuously for 4 years. This helped them to formulate several SOPs and ensure that the cost reduction methodology is implemented well in the company. Let us look at a couple of formats that you can start using at your company straight away. When you have allotted targets for each department in your company and started driving the cost reduction process, the review of overall status of target versus actual is very important. The first format helps to capture a summary status. This may be prepared once in 15 days. This report helps the relevant members the status of projects identified and completed. One can understand whether the concerned department is having agenda in project identification or project execution. Accordingly, the CFT leader can focus on relevant area. The second format shows how a brainstorming session can be planned. When a team is not having enough projects to achieve its goal, they are encouraged to conduct brainstorming sessions. The team members should come well prepared for the session. To trigger this preparation, the format records the idea for which the brainstorming is being recommended, the target amount for which the projects have to be identified. The teams are encouraged to identify the side effects of the project. For example, if a supplier is being changed and a new supplier is coming in, the quality of the supplies of this supplier can go wrong. To prevent it, they need to ensure that the new supplier is gradually given more orders while stabilizing the quality. This way, by working out some formats and systems, the company can ensure that the cost reduction methodology is taking a good shape and employees are having more tools to ensure the continuity and effectiveness of the system. To summarize this concept, companies should look at using cost reduction as a strategy to maintain good profitability for the company. They should use cross-functional team approach to spread this culture. This CFT should be led by a leader who is influential in the company. The employees should give a high importance to the cost reduction initiative in the company by putting a high weightage in the KPIs. The leader of the CFT should work towards making cost reduction as a daily activity in the company. The CFT should develop relevant systems and tools to support the work. This way, the cost reduction process can be implemented in a company, and this can help the company tackle the many factors that may reduce the profits.